Hey, we are back with Forever in a Day, my musical problems video. The mic is actually kind of far away, and I'm realizing that, so I hope I'm speaking loud enough. I'm going to flip the volume up, and again, hope that the audio is good, even though I am kind of far from the mic right now. But I think you should be able to hear me. It's not clipping out. I'll turn the volume up even more, because I'm not going to be doing anything special with this audio right now. It's just going to be kind of as is. But this is kind of things I probably should have been doing with my musical problems from the beginning. What I wanted to do was take a song I've written, which is actually on my channel, called the Untitled Ballad, or Untitled Ballad, but it had lyrics before. They kind of weren't great, so I've kind of been rewriting them. As I've said, I've wanted to revisit the song, so for the most part I've revisited Ballad. It doesn't sound too much different from how it did originally. I messed with the bass a little bit, I messed with the drums just to improve them, the sound quality, everything, and I'll mess with it a little bit more. Right now it's just about getting tracks down and getting things how I like it. Now, where we're at right now is the ending solo. I'm kind of relearning and rewriting what I had before, so I kind of need to relearn what I played before, which I know is a E minor scale. I did some variations in it, maybe change some modes, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing, and I just decided that, hey, while I'm doing this, I might as well record, just to document some of the things that are going on, what I'm learning. So the original solo is this. So that was the original audio for this ending solo. That's me messing up the solo, because again, kind of relearning it, and obviously when I did it before, it was one take. It was just kind of, let's play something in E minor, hope it sounds good, and it ended up sounding good for the most part. I like it. I thought, well, I could just put that audio in there and splice it with what's already there, but then I thought there are some things that probably need to be retouched. I would have to relearn it anyway. I mean, when you're going to play it, you kind of want to play it close. It doesn't have to be the exact same thing. A lot of great guitar players never played the same thing twice, but there's some parts that I really liked and thought, well, maybe I should relearn them, and maybe keep the parts relatively the same, rewrite, or parts you really like, relearn them and incorporate them, and then kind of in between write some new stuff and kind of figure it out from there. So it's kind of what I'm doing. I kind of started already, so if you want to hear the actual what's going on right now, this is going to sound like a complete mess, so I apologize for that. So that's the mess that is this song right now, or this solo. So what I'm going to do is mute this part and give myself some juice. Alright, let's try it. Alright, so I think that part is more accurate to what I was doing than the last time. Alright, so where did I cut that off at? Alright, so I knew I was doing that at some point. It's a long solo. You know, I've kind of looked at it as it's definitely something where it's probably meant to be jammed out, you know, as a whole. I thought about just jamming out certain parts and then kind of going back, like rewriting a solo based off of what's been done. But I'd like to learn as much of what I did before, just as a template for what's going on in this new one. Now, you know, the idea, well, actually that's not good. Well, not bad, but I need it to be a little bit more on point than this is right now. But yeah, that's me editing this solo, and obviously not struggling, but just trying to fight myself on what exactly it is I want, and that's why it's a problem and not a complete solution. Obviously, I'll get it done one way or another. I already finished the middle solo, which is 1,000 times better than what it was before. So I know this easier part of the solo, which is just one guitar, that I am going to double with the same thing just to give it life. You know, like I said, I jammed it out before. I don't know. Sometimes you're like, was I a better guitarist? I know I played a different way back then. So it's just a matter of, you know, let me mute these guitars. I think what I'll do is just jam something out real quick with this. So we're going to delete all this. We're just going to jam out to what this, and that's how we're going to end this. This probably won't be the ending result, but I feel like, you know, rather than, you know, work myself up too much, let's just jam with the track. So let's do this. Let's put volume to my guitar so we can actually hear it too. That's the brilliant idea. We're not going to edit this out. This is just going to be as is. Alright. Not going to use that one, but as for this ends, and we'll see what the hell I do.